Merry meet my fairy friends. It's Fairy Sarah from Into the Fairy Circle, and I'm going to do a June new moon reading for you. How did you guys go with the full moon? It was pretty full on. I had a few friends tell me that it was, they didn't sleep very much, and I didn't either. And I felt like after the last full moon reading, which was all about change, just the thought of change for me sent me into panic and anxiety. So I went to the beach and I wrote down some of my fears in the sand and let them get washed away from the waves. And this was a really beautiful energy shift for me, and I felt just a huge weight had been lifted, and it's basically saying to the universe, I'm ready to shift, I'm ready to change. And if you can't get to a beach, even if you just burn some of your fears, it's a really, really great way to start the new moon and bringing all the new things into your life that you want to change. And the reason why the universe asks us to change is because whatever we have been doing isn't working for us anymore. So, and I know that on a personal note anyway, but the thought for me of change has been really, really overwhelming. And so let's have a look and see what all the elementals are saying for us this time for the new moon. So I've chosen Doreen Virtue's Mermaids and Dolphin cards. They have a really, really beautiful dolphin energy in them, which is really playful and intelligent and gentle. But I also feel like they're really motivational at the moment, and when I was going through them. And also I've got fairy cards, who are the star of the video, of course. These are Wild Wisdom of the Fairy cards from Lucy Cavendish, and I feel like they have a really grounding energy, and it's going to be a really nice balance for this reading. So what is the first thing that's coming up for us? Okay, so that's fallen on the floor, and oh my goodness, treasure chest. This is all about making changes for the better. You are totally supported, and even just doing a little changes is going to bring you abundance, because you are ready. You are far more ready than you think you are. And the biggest hurdle for you, and for me of course, is to overcome the fears and anxieties related to change. But when you do, you are going to be getting abundantly whatever that you wish for in your life. So this is a really, really beautiful card, and I'm so excited about it. So what about next? I feel like oh, that actually jumped. I feel like the mermaids really needed another say today, which is fine. Oh, okay, so beautiful soulmate relationship. So I really feel this card is actually more to do with us and our soulmate relationship with ourselves and our inner child. Our inner child does get suppressed, and all of our needs and wants get suppressed when we do self-sabotage, maybe eating the wrong foods. Oh my goodness, so I just got a notification on my phone saying the new moon cycle is about to begin and will hit its peak on 2002 June 3. So that's my time in the southern hemisphere. So it's coming, it's going to be tomorrow. So this is definitely more affirmations for all of us that this is absolutely what we need to be doing. And affirmations, do them in the mirror or write them down. I'm living my dream life. I'm living my destiny. I look after my inner child. My inner child is happy. I meet all my needs easily, because especially as adults, we tend to have so many distractions and so many things that need to be doing that we kind of forget about meeting our emotional needs. And you know, or we try and do like a quick fix for emotional needs with alcohol, with, you know, with also like chocolate and things like that. And believe me, they all have their place, but if it's not working for you anymore and it's hurting you, this card is going to absolutely support you. It's all about your relationship with yourself and what you really, really want. And it is hard sometimes with people around you who don't want you to change. But I really feel like, because that was the last full moon reading, it was about, you know, people around you just being a bit more aware of being around critical people. But this card in this new moon is all about people around you are going to support you in ways that you don't expect, or ways that you didn't really think that they would. So this is going to be really interesting to see how it's going to turn out. So we've got two beautiful cards, abundance and relationship with self. And now the fairies for the end of the reading. Oh, goodness me. Oh my goodness. So this is again manifestation. The fairy wishing well is so beautiful. So making a wish, it's so simple, and it's all about intention and action. So make a wish and then see it through and see what happens. This is also about offerings as well. So I'm just having a think. I'm not having a think. I'm just waiting for messages to come through. I feel like for some of you it will be like charity work, but I don't mean it as in you're not good enough, or you burn yourself out for others or anything. It's about doing things that make you feel good and offering that energy to the universe to get that back. So I hope that makes sense to you. It makes sense to me, and it's about, I feel like it's really about community as well. So the more that you make the decision to change, the more abundance that you will have, the more that you will feed your inner self and not look to self-sabotage or to get approval from anywhere else. And the more it's going to radiate out and affect everybody around you and inspire them. And make sure it's coming from your heart. Make sure it's really your intuition and what you really want and need, and not just what everyone else wants and needs for you. So that rounds up the beautiful new moon reading. That is really so supportive of change and so supportive of what the things that you really want in your life. So merry part, I wish you fairy blessings and magic for this new moon to the full moon. I will see you again for the full moon reading, and I hope you have the most blessed waxing moon. Merry part.